Hello ladies and gentlemen, Civil Green here and welcome to another video. Here we're going to be attempting to use the Beta Club on King, on Catwoman and on Black Manta and see how that works. Again, Beta Club is still bugged, but there are some things you can do to go around it, and at the same time it works well enough with the Raven stack. So we're going to have Beta Club over here on King, and this fight is gonna start rough. It's gonna start real damn bad. I almost rage quit this fight, but towards the end you'll see that in the end it's all worth it. But yeah, boss Catwoman might be one of the most annoying bosses in the entirety of Advent of Chaos All Raids. I hate her. I really do. And on top of all that shit, we got Raven, who is unable to tag in without getting interrupted by basic attacks. Again, I did complain about this exact same thing in the previous video, and I'm gonna complain about it again. Fix your broken character, NetherRealms. Getting interrupted by basic attack shouldn't be a thing on tagging in. And the fact that my Raven is 4 stars isn't helping either, because the darkness will have a pretty small duration. So in order to keep darkness up at all times, we kind of need to apply it as soon as we're gonna tag in. Over there, I'm glad she didn't use super move on one hand, because that would have been the end of us, but at the same time I managed to engage a swipe right on her, and after my swipe right in theory connected, she straight up started a combo. Also a delay on the special one there. Like, this fight was hell. This fight until this point was the most annoying thing so far in Just 2 Mobile for me, but trust me, it picks up the pace. It picks up the pace here. Do you think, let me know in the comments if you think we are going to one-shot this from this point on. And if you're wrong, you have to like the video and subscribe, I guess. Or something like that. I don't know, just think of stuff that people say to get subscribers or something. But yeah, the thing is, we actually win this thing. Because even though we messed up throughout the entirety of the fight, now we're dealing some crazy damage with the Beta Club because it stacks so well with the Raven passive. I mean, look, she's done for. All it took was like a few combos with King, but it just took so long because she was annoying for the most part of the fight. But yeah, I'm glad I was able to clean this boss up in one fight. Now we're trying to see if the this thing works on the Manta pretty much. The Beta Club, and we're going to go with Brainiac strategy, where we use special one with Brainiac, and then we're going to straight away tag in our Black Manta. And again, we'll be encountering a few problems in terms of the fact that Brainiac sometimes has problems when it comes to using his special one after a swipe right. Over here again he had a little bit of a delay, and for other people it might not be a huge deal, but for me it is, because my Black Manta is just 4 stars. So if we want to tag in and out, we gotta do it perfectly in order to be able to keep our passive stacks intact with Black Manta and not allow them to expire. We'll eventually, but we'll do that once we get to higher stacks. We'll need to reset the dot damage on the Beta Club, so that it keeps in mind the new value of damage that we got. Alongside, okay, over here yet again, he took ages after the swipe right to use a fucking special one, and the enemy blocked, so that put my Black Manta all the way back at 0 stacks. Bro, that's bullshit. That's not how the game works, my dudes. After a swipe right, you should be 100% guaranteed a special. After a swipe right, if the enemy doesn't block that swipe right, you should be 100% guaranteed a special attack. But for some reason, it doesn't work for this dude. So yeah, over here we're resetting the Beta Club stacks. We're letting the dot damage expire, and then we're going to reapply it now to the higher amount of damage that we are getting to. And yeah, we also took some time to get close to 100 stacks again. Also used the super move, just like Flash in there to tank that super move. You are able to not lose the stacks again. And yeah, the Beta Club damage still kind of sucks on Black Manta. It was not that huge on Black Manta to begin with, to be honest. And at the same time, there might be a case where I'm expecting too much from my 4 stars Black Manta. And yeah, again, this time I think it was my fail because I did the tagging wrong here. and that's why it didn't work properly. Again, we're stacking something, and I want to see how much damage the Beta Club will be if we reset the stacks again at this point. We got to 500k Beta Club damage. Sometimes it's 500k, sometimes it's 200k, which is higher, obviously. But yeah, overall, the Beta Club setup that we need to do and the setup with Brainiac that we need to do requires too much time to perform, and it wastes too much time of the fight to be worth. Again, might be the case that my Black Manta is only 4 stars, or that my Brainiac is only 4 stars and doesn't buff it so well. The special 1 from Brainiac is very annoying, because you can't do it after swipe right. But yeah, overall this team performed a little bit underwhelming. Not sure if it's necessarily my fault or things just not working out, or most likely both of them. But yeah, the damage kinda sucks. But again, I might have too high expectations from 4-star Black Manta. Okay, now getting into Batman Ninja territory. This is the team that kind of broke the Beta Club, the team that was doing the best with the Beta Club. So we're going to not give a crap at the start and just build combo. And after we get to the super move done and a decent amount of lethal attack damage stacked up, we're going to refresh the Beta Club damage and reapply it and see how that goes. Right now we're dealing shit damage with the Beta Club, because yet again we need to reapply it, let it expire and reapply it. But first of all, we're going for that maximum lethal stacks, baby. And as you might be able to see over here, I'm not doing swipe rights anymore because I'm letting the Beta Club expire, and at the same time I'm doing specials and basics to hit little hits to get more lethal damage. And since we got the special 2 active, I think we should reach soon enough the peak performance lethal damage here. Again, stacking it, just going a little bit further, going further and beyond to make sure that we have maximum lethal attack damage before we start doing this. And yeah, now we start to stack up Beta Club, and the damage is fine. The damage is actually good enough sometimes. Sometimes it's not, but sometimes it's good enough. Like, we get 1 million at some points, we get 67k at some points. It's very fluctuant, and I don't know why. 300k again, jumping up in there. You really gotta pay attention to see the Beta Club dot damages. And now they got lower actually. They decreased a little bit compared to previously. And I think they kind of work in real time with my current level of lethal attack damage. And the base value of them remains the same that I applied the first time. So yeah, when I applied those Beta Club stacks that we have on right now, they applied the base attack value of that attack, and now it can lethal and crit. So that's why we get a little bit of a fluctuating value, because sometimes it doesn't crit and sometimes we get a decrease in our lethal attack damage because we're not stacking it constantly. And to be honest, it's serviceable at this point. I mean, it's doing good enough. Let's just say it's doing good enough, but still it's by no means remotely close to the point where it was previous to the update where they broke it. Like, the Beta Club previous to this, to the update where they broke it, would have easily one-shot this dude. And now it's not the case anymore, but again, this is a way to kind of bypass the nerf or the bug that's currently on with the Beta Club, and it works for me. Also worked in league raids. Might post a video with that pip tomorrow, but I managed to do like 60 million with, or 50 million, I don't know, but something around that margin with the Bad Ninja team using the Beta Club and using the strategy where we make sure that we do stack our lethal attack damage before applying the Beta Club again. Let me know in the comments how is the Beta Club experience for you guys in the Advent of Chaos Hall raids, and let me know what's the highest dot damage you've managed to get, because you could, I think you could get some crazy amounts with Raven in there. But yeah, with all that out of the way, let's get into the final pip here. I'm very pleased with how this went. This has nothing to do with the Beta Club or with the video. It's just some random Soroid pip, but I'm very happy about it because the last time I fought this dude, I underestimated his ass, and this dude is a very interesting fight because if you do one misplay, he's gonna mess you up. He's gonna either tag out your damage dealer and not let them tag in for a while, or he's gonna get your combo builder or damage dealer stuck into the fight, so that's very annoying. So we're not taking any chances anymore with this dude, we're just beating the crap out of him with the League of Anarchy team. And also something that I think it's worth sharing is the fact that I got level 5 Sword of Salvation and level 1 Chakra on EPI. And previously I would have the Sword of Salvation on Heartbreak Harlequin, but that's not the case anymore, because even though the Sword of Salvation does give me some sort of additional attack depending on their missing energy, putting it on Arkham Knight Batman and actually putting All Blades on Heartbreak Harlequin is going to overall further increase my damage. But keep in mind, Sword of Salvation is the only artifact that I have above level 1, so if you get like 3 of them, at let's say above level 3, 4 or 5 or something like that, it might be worth keeping the Sword of Salvation on Heartbreak Harlequin still instead of the All Blades. But yeah, for me it's not really, it works far better like this, and we're getting millions of damage with some of the basic attacks. Honestly, I had no idea if he would survive that super move because he's not really built, but thankfully he did. Though this tier is not immune to stuns, we could have found a way around if that happened. It wouldn't, we would have still beaten him, I think. But yeah, it's close to dying, so yeah guys, thanks so much for watching. Please do like, comment, subscribe and share if you enjoyed this video. Dislike it if you dislike it. Maybe hit that bell button, and with all that being said, I will hopefully see all of you in the next one. And yeah, again, I did the outro too early and now it's gonna be a little bit of an awkward moment. But yeah, there we go, he's dead. Goodbye, guys. See you in the next one.